People said it was gone for good. A super cool car that used to be the best on the streets just disappeared without anyone knowing where it went. For 20 years, nobody knew where it was hiding, until right now. Hidden away in Big Chief's garage, covered in dust and secrets, this lost superstar car has finally come back. But why did it disappear to begin with? And what does its shocking comeback mean for the world of street racing? How a legend started. Every amazing story has a beginning, and for Justin Shearer, who millions of people know as Big Chief, his trip into the world of fast cars began with a simple car and a really bad loss. When he was just a young guy, Chief got his first car, a 1972 Pontiac Le Mans. This car, which would later become the famous car called the Crow, was not born a winner. Chief remembers a really tough loss that changed everything for him. He lost his very first race to a simple Chevy Beretta. It wasn't even a strong GT model, just a regular Beretta, but it beat him really badly. That loss started a fire deep inside him. He made a promise right then and there he would build a car that a Beretta could never beat. This moment of losing was not an ending, but a strong beginning. It was the real spark that started his lifelong chase of speed and being the boss in drag racing. For many years, Big Chief put his heart and soul into changing that 1972 Pontiac Le Mans into what would become the scary car called the Crow. This was no quick project. It was a many-year job that he worked on without stopping. What makes this even more amazing is that he put the engine together himself. He spent so many hours in the shop, learning every nut and bolt, making sure every part worked perfectly together. This was not just a car, it was hard work done with love, a rolling proof of his big dreams. The Crow was truly a monster, designed to rule the street. Under its hood roared a huge 482 cubic-inch Pontiac engine, a powerhouse built by Butler Performance. This engine wasn't just big, it was boosted by twin 88mm precision turbos, with each turbo able to support an incredible 1,500 horsepower. This meant the car was said to be putting out a mind-blowing 2,500 horsepower in total. To handle all that raw power, it used a Rossler 210 transmission, a 3-speed automatic known as one of the fastest transmissions you could possibly have. The car also had huge 16 by 16-inch rear wheels, designed to give it the biggest possible grip on the street. And these were some of the lightest wheels ever made by any company. With this monster of a machine, the Crow quickly climbed to the top of Oklahoma City's street racing world. It earned its nickname and proved its worth by ruling the list, the official ranking of the fastest street cars in the area. Big Chief's job as the race master meant that anyone wanting a spot on the list had to go through him. The combination of the Crow's raw power and Chief's incredible driving skill made them an unstoppable team, truly the king of the streets. Now, you might be wondering, how much does it cost to build a street racing monster like the Crow? While the exact cost to build the original Crow is not known to the public, we can look at similar projects to get an idea. A 1972 Pontiac Le Mans in original condition can range from around $11,250 to $73,900. If you were to modify one, prices could go from $25,000 to $64,995. Building a twin-turbo Pontiac drag car can involve costs for the turbos alone of around $5,000. The engine itself could be around $10,000. Big Chief himself once said that his original engine could be put together for about $10,000. He also joked that the car needed to win 3,000 races and $200,000 to $300,000 to pay for itself. This gives you a sense of the huge investment in time, hard work and money that goes into building a top-level street racing machine like the Crow. But then, in a split second, everything changed. In 2015, the racing world held its breath as news spread of a really bad high-speed crash. It involved Big Chief himself. It happened while filming an episode of Street Outlaws. He was locked in a tough race against Brian "Chucky" Davis. Suddenly, Davis's Mustang got loose and slammed into the rear corner panel of the Crow. The impact was really bad. Both cars spun wildly out of control, a scary dance of metal and speed. When the dust settled, the Crow, Big Chief's beloved 1972 Pontiac Le Mans, was completely destroyed, or totaled. It was a heartbreaking sight for anyone who knew the car and the years of work Chief had put into it. The twisted metal, the broken dreams. It seemed like the end of a time period. In what many called a true miracle, both drivers managed to walk away from the wreck. But Big Chief was badly hurt. He suffered bruised lungs, broken bones in his back, specifically the L2 and L3 bones in his spine, a broken collarbone, and many other bumps and bruises. He spent time in the hospital needing oxygen and constant care. Yet, even from his hospital bed, his words were powerful and strong. "Yes, I will be back." This crash, though a moment of great pain and loss, became a powerful test of Big Chief's spirit. His quick promise to return, even while badly injured, showed his amazing toughness and never-give-up attitude. True to his powerful words, Big Chief didn't waste any time. He took the parts that survived the bad crash, especially the heart of the Crow, its powerful Pontiac engine and transmission, and began building a new car. This new machine was a Pro, modified style, Pontiac Firebird, which became lovingly known as the Crow Mod. It featured a full carbon chassis, making it super light and strong. Based on a 1968 Firebird body, this was a huge leap in technology and design from the original Crow, showing Chief's willingness to push limits and try new ways to go faster. The Crow Mod kept the beating heart of the original, the same Butler 482 cubic inch Pontiac engine. This engine was boosted by twin precision Pro Mod 88mm 91 turbos, pushing the 482 cubic inch motor to an incredible 40 pounds per square inch of boost. Inside the engine, it used tough Ross pistons, GRP rods, and a Crower crankshaft to handle all that power. Power was sent to the rear wheels through a strong Rossler 3-speed automatic transmission, housed in a special reed case to keep the driver safe. The car first appeared in a striking blue color, then was wrapped in a familiar matte white, and was later rebadged as a GTO. Big Chief proudly showed off this new car at the PRI show in 2015. The story of the Crow didn't end there. For many years, the Crow Mod often sat in the background of Chief's popular YouTube videos, leaving fans to wonder about its future. Then, in 2024, Big Chief made a big decision. He sold the Crow Mod. It found a new home with Texas grudge racer Tyler Lemon and his team owner Chino Ho. The new owners made their own changes, replacing the twin-turbo small-block Pontiac engine with a powerful 565 cubic inch Pro-Line racing-built big-block Chevrolet, now featuring twin precision 94mm turbos. The Crow Mod is set to return to the track in 2025. It's ready to compete in 275 drag radial grudge and no-time racing events. The famous name Crow Mod will live on, continuing its legacy. Building a pro-modified car like the Crow Mod is a huge job, and the costs can be really high. Chief himself said that the carbon fiber brakes alone for his Pro Mod cost $16,000. He also said that a few weeks of racing could cost him around $40,000. Beyond the track, Big Chief's love for cars isn't limited to the extreme machines he races on the list. His garage is truly a car lover's dream, filled with a mix of high-performance vehicles and custom race cars. When he's not out on the street racing, Chief loves to get behind the wheel of classic American cars or big trucks. In his impressive garage, you can find a Mustang, a Ford pickup truck, and a Dodge Challenger. These aren't just showpieces, they are part of his everyday life, showing his deep and wide love for all things cars. He has even been seen driving a Cadillac as one of his daily vehicles. Let's take a closer look at some of the types of vehicles Big Chief keeps in his garage and what makes them special. Big Chief owns a Mustang, a car that is a true symbol of American muscle. While the exact year or specific model of his Mustang is not known to the public, the Mustang line itself has a rich history of power and performance. For example, a classic 1969 Boss 429 Mustang was a high-performance version with a huge 429 cubic inch V8 engine. It was built to help Ford race in NASCAR and was advertised with 375 horsepower and 450 pound-feet of torque. These powerful machines were not cheap. costing nearly $5,000 back then, which was about twice the price of a basic Mustang. That $5,000 in 1969 would be over $40,000 today when adjusted for inflation. Modern Mustangs also offer incredible power. For instance, the 2025 Ford Mustang Mach-E GT model can have 480 horsepower. The cost of a new Mustang Mach-E can start around $37,995. Big Chief also has a Ford pickup truck in his collection. Again, the specific model and year of his truck are not detailed, but Ford trucks are known for their strength and ability to do many things. Ford has even created concept trucks like the F-250 Super Chief, which was a heavy-duty truck with a special tri-fuel system that could run on gasoline, E85 ethanol, or hydrogen. This concept truck featured a supercharged 6.8-litre V10 engine that produced 550 horsepower. Modern Ford F-Series Super Duty trucks are super powerful with options like a high-output 6.7-litre Power-stroke V8 diesel engine that can deliver 500 horsepower and an amazing 1,200 pound-feet of torque. These trucks are built for serious work with towing capacities up to 40,000 pounds and payloads up to 8,000 pounds. New F-150 models can start around $33,350. Another powerful American muscle car in Big Chief's garage is a Dodge Challenger. While the exact year of his Challenger is not specified, the Dodge Challenger lineup is famous for its raw power and aggressive styling. For example, the 2023 Dodge Challenger offers several engine options, including supercharged Hemi V8 engines that produce incredible horsepower. The SRT Hellcat Red-Eye model can unleash up to 797 horsepower, while the SRT Superstock can push out an amazing 807 horsepower. These cars are built for speed, with features like SRT power chillers that cool the engine for more power, and specialized drag radial tires for maximum grip off the line. The prices for a 2023 Dodge Challenger can vary greatly depending on the model, from around $30,545 for a basic SXT model to over $89,300 for a top-of-the-line SRT Hellcat Superstock. Big Chief has also been seen driving a Cadillac as a daily vehicle. While the specific model and year of his Cadillac are not detailed, Cadillac has a long history of making powerful and fancy cars. For example, a classic 1981 Cadillac Sedan DeVille had a V8 engine and a 3-speed automatic transmission with a base price of around $13,847. Older Cadillac V8 engines from the 1970s could produce over 200 horsepower. Cadillac also makes incredibly high-performance modern vehicles. For instance, the 2025 Cadillac Celestiq is an all-electric car with 650 horsepower, designed for luxury and speed. It can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 4 seconds. The presence of a Cadillac in Big Chief's collection shows that his love for cars isn't just about raw racing power. It also includes an appreciation for comfort, style, and the smooth ride of a luxury vehicle. Big Chief's journey. So, who is the man behind these incredible machines and the legend of the Crow? Justin Shearer, the man known as Big Chief, was born in Louisville, Kentucky, in December 1980. His childhood was spent in the rolling hills of Kentucky until 1992, when his family packed up and moved to Oklahoma. But his love for cars and speed started even earlier. At the young age of 9, before he even moved, Chief would ride his bike to watch the street races happening on Old Route 66. This early love of fast cars and loud engines planted a seed that would grow into his life's passion. He was drawn to the raw power and excitement of the underground racing scene, a world that would eventually make him a star. Big Chief has often explained that he never planned to be a famous street racer. His family didn't have a lot of money, so they couldn't afford a big trailer or trips to racetracks every month. The only way for them to race heads up, meaning a direct, fair race with no handicaps, was on the street, on Old Route 66 after work. The money they saved by not buying a trailer could be spent on car parts instead. This shows that his entry into street racing came from a real need and a pure love for racing. not a desire to break rules. He also mentioned that he paid for almost everything on his car himself, without big sponsors. This honest, down-to-earth beginning helped him connect deeply with his fans, who saw him as one of their own, fighting for his passion with what he had. Before his racing fame, Justin worked as an HVAC service technician, a regular job that helped fund his growing obsession with cars. He credits his mother as his lifelong hero for raising him and his brothers while attending nursing school and working to support the family. This background of hard work and doing things himself shaped the man he would become. As he grew older, Big Chief became the central figure, the race master who organized and ran the list in Oklahoma City. This role made him a key part of the street racing scene, a person everyone looked to for leadership and fair play. His ability to manage the competitive nature of the races and keep the show running smoothly was critical to the success of Street Outlaws. The idea for the list actually started small, with Chief creating a website in 2002 or 2003 for about 60 of his racing buddies who thought they were the baddest street racers in the world. When the Discovery Channel came calling, the show's producers thought it would only be a one-season, 8-episode deal, never imagining the huge hit it would become. But Big Chief, alongside his buddy and business partner Sean Murder Nova Ellington, put together a cast of colorful characters, juggling egos.